Hello, my loves. Hello. I had a video. It was so good. I had a lot on Instagram. But the sound got messed up, so we're gonna see how this one do. Welcome here. I am Divine Celiane. I am a gifted healer, seer, reader, empath, many other things. And I am here because I had a channel message that was very important that I was called to share. Now, at first I wasn't going to share because it's very vulnerable area for a lot of people, even myself sometimes. But the spirit wouldn't leave me alone till I did. So, but I'm not going to make it long. A lot of us have been through a lot these last couple of years, some of us way longer. And have been called to let things go, but can't understand why you can't. We forget that there's someone in here who doesn't. Have you seen a child where you try to throw away their most prized things and they fight you tooth and nail? And when they can't stop you, that hate shows in their face, that hate and that hurt. And when you go to try to hold them, they will damn near kill you. That's a real emotion. That's a real feeling. We forget our inner children, our inner child. Hold on. During this time, we have people we have lifetimes with. Many. Some short, some long, right? And these people have done us wrong, no matter who they are, friends, family, whatever. They've done us wrong. And we have been dealing with that pain. And a lot of us are healed over that. But there will be small increments where we'll sing a song that we've heard by them or a poem that they used to like, and we'll get sad. Which is the natural response. Nothing wrong with that. And we're like, why are we getting sad? We get mad at ourselves. Why? You have a child in there that loves that person. You've been through lives with these people. How could you not love them? Right? And you just hear the child, because you think it's you, and it is you because it's your child, right? Asking why. Why? Why did they do that? Why did they hurt me? Why don't they want me? And your child doesn't understand. And you sit up, and a lot of us push it away. Now, I don't, but a lot of us push it. And be like, no, don't do that. You can put it off for another time, but it's not going to go away. It's not. You have to talk to that inner child and explain to that inner child, love. They weren't ready to love us this time. And I made the decision. They're not to love us this time. I'm sorry. And that child may throw a tantrum, and you may feel something in your third chakra, and you may fight with yourself. You as the adult be calm. You watch that child, you let that child have a tantrum, be upset, scream, yell. It's fine. You're the one that stays calm. And when that child is sitting up there hollering and screaming and finally resigned, hold your inner child. Do not feel bad for making the executive decision to say no. Those are your boundaries. That's your self-love. Don't feel bad. Don't. That's necessary. So, some of our hurt is our inner child not understanding why they weren't wanted when they've done nothing wrong. That's your inner child. I know that hurts a lot. To not feel and be wanted all your life, or many times throughout it. I know. To not fit in and people don't understand you. I know. Many chosens and divines go through this. Many star seeds, because we're not from here. Dealing with people who are. I know. I know. So you have to be the one to heal that child, because you're the one who truly understands, not someone else. And you do that by loving you and loving that child, loving that innocence, right? Number one thing we do is, the world doesn't deserve our innocence, they can't have it, but then you miss out on other people's innocence by doing that. You miss out on that joy, right? That's what your intuition is to discern for. You shut down and you don't let other people love you, and in so doing, you don't love yourself. You will substitute self-love for narcissism and arrogance. It's a thin line between love and hate. Real thin. And you'll think it's one thing and it's something else. And then you're justifying it. No. No, my loves. You're going to be okay. But your child has to let them go. So I pulled 2 cards today. My divine abundance. Surrender. Surrender the person. People. Whatever. That's how you let go. Is by helping your inner child let go. You feel the way you feel. That's authentic. But you let them go. You let the hurt of your ego go. You let the want of revenge go. Let it go. It serves no purpose. You let that hate toward them go. You forgive them. The next one, you show gratitude for what you do have. What's coming to you that belongs to you already. Show gratitude. But you be that adult for that inner child. You have them understand we're walking on. Me and you, we're walking on. We don't need that. When I had to speak to my inner child today, my inner child didn't understand why we were sitting through hurts. I had to tell it I made the decision. And I know it hurts. But they won't be joining us this time. And my inner child was like, why? I said, because they hurt too bad to see. 1. 2, they hurt us too bad to deserve us again. And my job is to love us and protect you. And no one gets in the way of that. No one. So, my child hurts and is healing. The adult is healed. My child is not. And I was like, dang, how come people keep saying, let go? I have. My child hasn't fully. But my child understands. Oh, they can't love us. Now, of course, the child inside is like, we always get this. I'm like, I know. But I'm always here for you. That's why I can smile. Right? That's what self-love does. On my YouTube, the 3rd class in the Quantum Self-Love series. And I had said, as you ascend, this is how you dig. You get deeper and deeper and deeper until you get to your child and your child traumas. And I notice I'm there. And I'm like, oh boy, that, right? That will cause us to go through some serious energetic shifts that we don't understand. Our energy go like this, and then it'll go like this, and then it'll go, and we're like, what is going on to our energy, right? And then we calm, and we, and then you have, some of us have attacks on us and stuff like that, throwing stuff at us, and I'm like, dealing with me. I ain't got time to boo-boo on you. I ain't got time to judge you, stuff like that. I want to tell you. And surrendering and have gratitude toward this. And for those watching, I can't see you, but thank you for joining. But walking through this, forgive. Remember, the forgiving is for you, not for them. It's for you. Okay? Forgive. And no judgment on you. Okay, I got to address this. When we love people, that is our innocence of loving people. There's nothing wrong with that. So give yourself grace and don't feel guilty. You didn't know what they were going to do. And even if you did know, you made the choice. You now know not to. Don't judge you. You don't have the right to judge you. You didn't make you to judge you. Don't judge you. You came here with a contract to learn. Don't you think that was a part of your contract? Your choices may have led and could have chosen a different lesson than that one. But remember, whatever your contract says is the lessons you're going to learn. And if you divert one and another one needs to find you to give you what you need, that's what's going to happen. Judgment's not needed for that. Life experience is needed for that. Your wisdom is needed for that, not judgment. Don't judge yourself. Give yourself grace. You're here to learn. You're learning. Until we reach source, we're learning. So, my loves, that child needs you now and there. I'm talking about when you're sitting up and you're happy, but that smile quickly fades. And then you're just like, that child needs you. When you're crying, and then all of a sudden that pain hits so deep in you and you don't even understand where it comes from. That's your child. When you smile and you're filled with so much joy and innocence, that's your child. That's you. We walk around, I don't want to be like that. You're denying your child. When your child is reaching for you like that, don't swat them away because you're afraid to feel the pain. They're feeling it. And you as an adult or a teen know what that feels like. You protect that child, but you don't change you. You don't change your base to appease other people and to fit in. You don't do that. It's you and your child. That's another reason how you know there is someone that always loves you. Your inner child will always love you when no one else loves you. Okay? Understand that. Your inner child, hello love, will always love you when no one else loves you. That's how you know your self-love is so strong. That's how you know your self-love is so powerful. There's something in you, right, that knows you backwards and forwards. That's your child. And that child is connected to the divine. So don't push your inner child away. When your inner child doesn't understand why people don't love it, why people treating you bad, we as adults portray it as anger and revenge and stuff. Your child portrays it as hurt. I'm just trying to love them. That's what your child is saying. I'm just trying to love them. What's their problem? Right. But we're so angry. We're not telling our child in there. They don't get it. They don't understand. They're not there. They're not. Yeah. That's what we got to tell our inner child. So we heal from it. That's why you love yourself. You dig? So surrender that person, those people, whatever. They're just there for the lesson. That's all. Thank you, baby. They're just there for the lesson. They got their own thing they walking. That's why I say, my Father says, love thy enemy. Because one, you don't know what they're going through. And all they're doing is mirroring to you the hurt that they got. And you're triggered because of what they did. But they're mirroring back to you what you don't like in you. Every enemy does that. That's why they're our enemy. Okay. But if you really look in your enemy's eyes, you're going to see pain, fear, and hurt. Love has no fear. Meaning, that's the one thing, because love is all, but that's the one thing that you got to get rid of to really love, is that. And when you can't love an enemy, and I ain't saying it's easy. I didn't say that. And I didn't say they ain't going to get it. I didn't say that. But when you can't love your enemy, you're not loving something in you. Do you understand that what you do with other people has everything to do with you? Right? And when they're hurting you, it has everything to do with them. Nothing to do with you. So stop making it about you. It ain't about you. It's about you and your inner child. And you heal that inner child. They hurt that inner child. Okay, boop, bump you. I'm healing my inner child. My inner child needs me right now. I'm not dealing with you. I'm going to love you on the flip side. Go do what you got to deal with. And then when they don't leave you alone, you got to do what you got to do. You can whoop people's ass in love. Love is all. Love is everything. So yes, you can. But your inner child comes first. Heal that. Spirit is I'm telling you, I didn't want to get on here and say this. I didn't, because it's so vulnerable. But it was like, no. Yes, you love them absolutely you love them from a distance. And I was like, okay. A lot of us are hurting. Because when I hear in me, why didn't they want me? I don't understand. Those are my real tears. Because I just try to love people. I get it. But I've fallen so many times, I know how to get up and keep getting up. Does it hurt? Hell yeah, it does. Does it take a piece away? Hell yeah, it does. But how do I refill it? My inner child. My inner child is the one who knows how to love unconditionally, compassionately, and empathetically. But it gets hurt. If you remember when we were children and we got hurt, it hurt way more than it did as an adult because we're desensitized. Some, right? But that child inside of us still feels it that real. Heal them. Heal them. You heal your inner child, you stay authentic. That is how you stay authentic in love of your spirit, by healing that. Not running away from that pain. You did. So my loves. I've been saying this in the last couple of readings and lives, but you don't know how loved you are. You don't. And this is going to sound messed up what I'm about to say. You're so loved. You are allowed to be here and get your love lessons to be closer to your higher self. That's how loved you were. And now some people that are in their script would be like, I didn't need all that. So stop. You're not processing the pain correctly. Stop. You're loved that much. You can't look at it the way people are looking at it. You have to look at it as a mirror opposite, because there's the law of opposites. You have to look at it like that. You were given a chance to come here and ascend and help others do the same and help them not walk through what you've been through. Now, if they choose to, That's on them. They can only save them. You can only save you. And right now, Spirit is asking you, save your inner child. With all that's going on out there, you ain't got to be affected by the stuff out there like that if you heal your inner child. Real talk on that one. I know the stuff out there that we see hurts us. We are empathetic people. We are moving toward compassion. That's the difference between compassion and love. Love is the grit, hard work. Compassion is the empathy and love together. But you got to have self-empathy for you. You got to be compassionate and in love with you, not in a narcissistic way. No, you got to be selfish to be selfless to others. That's why you do it. You understand? Hey, Miss Wilson. So, my loves, you are so loved. Don't let the smooth taste fool you, okay? Don't let the hard times and the haters make you think you are not loved. Yes, you are. And you're strong because you're still here fighting. You're still here doing it, and you're doing it with other people, and you're helping other people. That's how strong you are. I get so upset when people don't understand the strength they have inside of them. Are you kidding me? To walk this plane, do you know how strong you have to be? Do you understand? Hello, Mr. Derek. Do you understand how strong you got to be? You got to be strong. You got to love you. You got to be there and show up for you before you can show up for anybody else. Bet that. So, my loves, you are so loved. You are. But you can't call in the love and the soul tribe you need if you don't heal that inner child. Call it and heal it in. Okay? Call it in to you. Hold that child. Let it do what it's going to do. And then you just put your arms around the child and say, okay, let's go. We got new adventures to explore. Just like kids always say, it's an adventure. We got new adventures to explore. And that's how you got to think about life. It's an adventure after adventure after adventure. All the time. It's moments, not days, not hours, not minutes. It's moments in time. Because time doesn't exist. It's moments. And when you live in moments, you're going to see a big difference, and you're going to appreciate things more. You're going to have more gratitude. That's right. Now is all that exists right now. And that is every moment right now. So you appreciate, because then you don't know when it's over. But when it's time, as Buddha says, when it's time to let it go, you don't have an attachment to it. You let it go. It served its purpose. You let it go. And that's what your inner child has to learn. It served its purpose, love. It gave us our lesson. We can let it go now. Give me your hand. We can go on. You did. All right, my loves. I love you. Thank you so much for joining my life. I so appreciate you. I really do. And I love you so much. It takes us all. Don't matter where we come from, what we do, whatever. It takes us all. I know, especially when we see the beauty that they don't see. But we served our purpose. And we did what we were supposed to do. It is my pleasure. This is what I'm here for. This is what I do all day long. And I'm not perfect. I walk this journey with everyone. I walk it with you. I learn along the way, and I learn by teaching. That's why I teach it. But I'm someone who knows why I'm here. I know why my pain was the way that it was, and I make good use of it by helping others and paying it forward on my road to compassion. I'm still in love. I'm still in the grit. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But please, my loves, love you. Always love you. As you are truly, truly loved by the universe. Always love you. All right, my loves, you have a wonderful holiday day, and I will see you soon. Namaste.